What's good, people? Let's go on the station because I want to say I have not been here in a hot minute, and we lack a bit of variety in the schedule. We do. We sure do. Folks, here's a fun fact that you all, I'm sure, didn't notice because Xbox doesn't record what I see. Somebody added me in this here encounter. Somebody sure did. Just keep that in mind. So here we go. AURE1 and body armor. You know how that goes. If you don't take body armor in this game, you're kind of putting yourself at a disadvantage unless you don't have to plan, in which case I feel sorry for you. Because, like, who wouldn't want basically 50% more health? Who wouldn't? But anyway, here we go. I done hit a comm station, put radiation on the airdrop like I always do, and we keep going forward. People, on this here map, the center of it, you will always find somebody. At least, that's what I told myself running straight toward this here area. Granted, it's the start of the match. Granted, but that don't matter. It don't. People are going to run like crazy to get here. And do what? Invade one of these four houses. The green one, the yellow one, the blue one, or the red one. Somebody is always in this here area. And this is me pausing to check. Plus, the timed safe is right there too. So, yeah, I'm thinking that someone's going to arrive here pretty shortly. But I don't want to be too close to the safe in case they do. Just in case. Now, you heard some gunshots in this area. In this direction, I should say. So, I'm thinking about heading that way. And you see me glance up there at that yellow house because someone could be up there too. In which case, that's a problem. And then someone hits the detector. Now, the detector is quite far, so I pay no mind to it. But realistically, what I should be doing right now is going prone and checking to make sure that it's not near me. That's what I should be doing. But I get ported, which is interesting because I'm nowhere near anything important. Again, no pun intended, because important, ported, get what I... Anyway, why did I get ported? I mean, sure, the safe is behind me, but I don't think that the safe is that important. Plus, it's the start of the match. Of course, someone's going to be nearby. It's the start of the match. Everyone's still alive, except for that one dude that got shot. I hear a phone. Okay. Do I also hear somebody in here too? Yep, I do. So someone's in there, and they're saying hey to me right now. Which is... yeah, look at that. There he is. Now, folks, I did say someone added me at the start of the match. My apologies. That's a whole different encounter, if not an encounter I didn't survive. No one added me this match. So, erase what I said. We heard dude in there. We sure did. But also, somebody's in front of me. So remember at the start of the match when I said AURE1 in my hands? Yeah, I'm kind of an idiot. Late April Fool's prank, haha, funny meme. M46, folks. Why? Because I want to do something a bit different. M46. That is all I'm going to say. Now, am I going to sit here and say that I placed my shots well? No. Absolutely not. What actually happened was dude was so close that I couldn't miss. Even with this thing's questionable accuracy. So... yeah, there's that. Now, if I had M82, would it be better? Oh, no. It'll be a lot worse, actually. A lot worse. And you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, so you just had a whole gunfight just now. Where's the guy that was in here that we just seen? Folks, spoiler alert. That man is long gone. Folks, for the next 4 minutes and 35 seconds, nothing happens. Until somebody decides to open the barred house. And no, you're right. That red house in front of me is the barred house. Now, why did it take upwards of 4.5 minutes for this guy to open the barred house? I don't know. You hear that? Contact bombs. This guy made a house his home. Now, it may look stupid right now, playing in front of your face, but I'm thinking somebody's still in here. That's what I'm thinking. And that guy running off was running off because he heard a guy in there. But it's not until I get to right about here and I see him. And honestly, this should have been a kill if I had an M82. But I don't. What I should have done is I now peep the window open so I know it's him who went into the barred house. What I should have done is got a bit closer because, let's face it, he's in a tree. He thinks he's safe. When I spotted him, I should have got a little bit closer and tried to pull off a headshot. That's what I should have done. But I didn't. So now homeboy got hit one time and his armor took the hit, which means he's probably like, what, 90% still healthy? As we hear shots in that direction, of all places. Interesting. And then someone else hits the detector. Like I said, 4 minutes and 30 seconds, nothing happens. But right at the end of the match, people want to move. It's just how this game is played by people. That's just how it goes. So, the airdrop is now down there. And I'm thinking, surely nobody will go for that. Because it's the end of the match. But also people would go for it because it's the end of the match. For sure we know 3 people are here. Or at least 3. The guy that I shot at and the 2 at the damn exit that I checked but didn't show you all because nothing happened. Which makes 2. Now granted it was at an exit, so the guy who won probably left. As that is an explosion right there. That was aimed at me probably. Probably. Just in case dude comes back here and he grabs an airdrop, he is going to be screwed and not waste an entire iodine pill because radiation. Yeah. But anyway, that mortar strike was definitely called on me and it was for me special delivery. Because someone hit the detector and they hit or they called in a mortar strike while I was last seen. Or last detected rather. Makes sense, right? Now I got an LD5 and it's the same damn M46 that got me out of that sticky situation earlier. My aim is not the greatest, but when it counts, I tend to lock in a little bit. Just a little bit. So, it's been a minute since we've seen Guy run off into the forest here. I say forest. There is barely anywhere to hide. Unless you're prone in, I don't know, the dress skirts of these trees. And now here comes radiation. I'm fully expecting to get shot at by a tree right now. Fully expecting. You see I'm looking down at the ground and not above my head. No, I'm not looking at eye level. I'm looking at the trees. Because like I said, I'm expecting to get shot at by a hostile tree. But nothing happens. Okay. Well, that exit back there, did someone take it? Well, we won't know. Or we don't know. We can't know. Because the developers made it to where only the person who spent resources will see that exit is unlocked. Not the entire lobby. I know. Big change, but small sentence. Now, granted I got a kill with an M46, which is something I haven't done this year, I want to say. But, there's crows. Okay, someone's back here. And I was just at the edge of this exit's radius to trigger crows. So someone's back here. They gotta be. So, who was this guy? You're probably asking. What if I told you it's the guy who had the safe? Yeah, him. The same guy that I hit and didn't finish off. And how do I know that? Well, look at his bag. Cassette tape and parts. You don't find a cassette tape out in the wild. You find it only in a safe. This man was the last guy in the damn match. So, I cut out about 15, maybe 20% of this here encounter because nothing happened. Sure, I heard some shooting at an exit, went to investigate, nothing happened. At the end of the match, shooting at the same exit, once again, nothing happened. But, I want to say, and I'm probably wrong, and I'll fully admit that I am, I want to say the guy that was in that tiny shelter near the train station was the same guy at the very end of the video. They look alike, outfit-wise. I don't know. That's just my, what's the word I'm looking for here? That's just my guess. There you go. So people, hope you've enjoyed this video, because that's it. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.